Madeline Soto murder case is one that, obviously it's very easy to get very upset about because of the absolutely scummish of the world people that are involved in this case, specifically Stefan Stearns. And certainly have your assumptions about the other characters as well, but certainly him for sure. But there's another piece to this story that happened very early on with the police. And I'm not saying they're scummish. I'm just saying this is something that they got to figure out how the hell this happened. The Osceola County Sheriff's Office is under scrutiny following the accidental release of an investigative photo in a social media post. The image, which depicted the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, was inadvertently included in a collage intended to showcase Sheriff Marco Lopez's attendance at a community event for seniors. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement has launched an investigation into the incident. Sheriff Lopez has pledged full cooperation with the ongoing investigation. According to court records, Lopez is scheduled to appear in court for a non-criminal hearing on December 20th at 8:30 a.m. State prosecutors have issued a civil summons to Sheriff Lopez for disclosing a photograph that depicted the killing of Madeline Soto. Under Florida law, images that depict the killing of a minor are confidential and cannot be released by a government agency. Madeline Soto's body was found in a wooded area near St. Cloud on March 1st, 4 days after she was reported missing. The photo, which was briefly posted on the sheriff's Instagram account, showed clothing consistent with that of what Soto was believed to be wearing when she disappeared on February 26. Earlier today, quote, a post was made on social media about a community event for seniors. Lopez's spokesperson explained in a statement, quote, in the post, an investigative photo was accidentally included. The photo was immediately removed. We deeply apologize for any confusion or disturbance this may have caused. As with any investigation, the information obtained is confidential and any mistaken disclosures will be immediately rectified. The caption accompanying the accidental photo, not that this is funny, but it's fucked up, read, great day with our seniors. Followed by an emoji of a smiley face wearing a halo. The sheriff's office moved quickly to remove the image and issue an apology.
So I'm sensing this is somebody doing social media that is either A, not good at it, or B, not paying attention and selected several photos. Yeah. And there happened to be one photo that absolutely did not belong there that got in there.
Yes.
And these poor people who are, not that this was only seniors looking at it, but it was geared towards seniors. And hey, look what we're doing, with our seniors. Holy shit.
I'll tell you what, though, I do believe Instagram does glitch. And I mean, I've done it before where I've been trying to post a bunch of pictures of vacation or something or whatnot, or food. It's usually what I'm posting. And when I go to check the filters and everything, there's a photo in there that I did not select, or it's near the other ones, and somehow, and I know I didn't select it because this happens fairly frequently. I've determined you always got to check that because sometimes it will select something that you did not select when you're on that mass select page, and it'll just throw it in there with some sort of a glitch. You got to be careful because it does happen. I mean, not to say that it couldn't be user error and he accidentally clicked on it too. That does happen as well. But I have seen it glitch like that where I'm like, how the hell did this get in here? Where sometimes it's not even near the other photos. And it's just something that's not if I'm putting a cooking photo up, it's a picture of the cat or something. It's this, what? Why is this showing up? So it's not completely infallible. The bigger question is, why does he have a crime scene photo on his personal cell phone?
That's an even better question because I'm assuming they're issued phones to use for the department. So why was that on his personal device?
Well, you shouldn't be doing that. I mean, it's not to say that sometimes officers can't show up to a crime scene before a photographer has gotten there and they, snap a few just so they have some, initial scenes of the scene just in case if something got, trampled or whatever, it got compromised. Here's what we saw. But those should be removed. One would imagine, being human, I'm guessing probably a lot of those don't get removed. And it's the officers are they don't even think about it. Maybe it just kind of goes into the back, or they end up showing it to friends and here's the scene, which you shouldn't do. And I'm not saying he did that by any means, but this does seem like an explainable explanation as to this one, quite honestly. He's cooperating fully. They apologized immediately. They fixed it. It does not seem like this man in any way, shape, or form had intended for this thing to be posted. I'm going to go with glitch or a fat thumb. And it was a horrible accident. But again, I don't think it needs pitchforks and flames. It was an accident. Human error does occur.
Absolutely. And, we had just been talking about we need to be a more tolerant society, so
Yeah.
we shouldn't come at him with pitchforks and torches. But it also feels like if you're going to post something and you've got some questionable photos,
you better fucking be careful.
Yeah, it's worth double checking. It's the whole thing with carpentry. It's better to measure 3 times and cut once,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just be careful.
That's all it is. Double check. And and that's kind of the problem. Sometimes folks are not super familiar with social media or how some things work, or it does change constantly, how these apps function. So look, I don't think he's an evil, horrible human being. There was an accident that happened and he's been trying to explain it. And sometimes that's just the explanation. There's bigger fish to fry in this case than somebody accidentally posting a photo like that and correcting it and taking responsibility. And that's where the efforts should be focused, not on this.
Want to listen ad-free? Want advanced access to all of our interviews before anyone else?
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
You get every episode commercial-free.
So you can binge on true crime
until you can binge no more.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts now, or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast next.